Who might this be?
Sup, I'm Ellie. Welcome to the channel. I feel like a lot of my recent videos have been around the upcoming compilation. It's been a lot of planning and prep and practice, and it's only happening in the new year. So I thought for this video, I'm going to take a little break and do something different. But I am hesitant, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I don't want to block my creativity. I've been thinking about this for a while now. I'm a massive fan of this channel. I don't fangirl over people. This is not what that is. Okay, let's just get that out the way. I'm not fangirling, but it just so happens that I am somewhat attracted to the supernatural. Okay, your first question might be, but there are so many other channels just like it. Their channel just so happens to be entertaining in ways that others are not. Not to say that the other channels aren't good, they're great, but I just appeal to this one. Okay, different people like different things. It's not a big deal. It's purely because of the supernatural factor. It is. I don't even have a favorite one. Okay, it's definitely not Colby. No, it's definitely not Colby. No, because I don't have a favorite. In fact, my favorite is their guests. Their guests are my favorites. The Jake, I loved Jake. Jake used to be a favorite, and the one that dances that was also not on the show anymore. Or call me Chris. I know you're thinking it's Colby. It's not Colby. And I think you're thinking it's Colby because of my art style, right? It kind of theme kind of matches. It's not.
Alright, jokes aside, I'm pretty sure you figured out who I'm drawing by now. Yes, it is in fact Sam and Colby. But before I go any further, and I'm not sure if it can be heard on the voiceover, but from where I'm sitting, it's loud as bells. And that's the frogs. So my apologies for all the frogs in the background, should they be heard, but it is springtime in South Africa right now, and they are out and about. Oh, and here's Gingy again. He seems to be a frequent visitor in my videos these days, showing off those hind legs. Alright, moving on. Circling back to why I opened with being hesitant to do this video. It's really about the legal aspect and ensuring I'm navigating the whole usage thing correctly. You know, keeping their names and images out of my thumbnail, description, and video title. And making sure that I'm not infringing on anything ethical or legal. So that's why the hesitance. But as you can see, I've decided to draw both Sam and Colby in my style, which, if you don't know, or you're new here, is a creepy cute kind of style. I often say my style is inspired by Tim Burton, though his style is not really reflected in my art, but there are tiny influences. And in some of my drawings, it's a little more obvious than others. But overall, there's no real resemblance, but I am deeply inspired by his work. Full disclosure though, I have been using the AI to help me fine-tune my style for the upcoming compilation. This is part of that style, and references were created with the help of AI to create these two drawings. Now, getting into the inking part of this project, I had to cover Colby in a protective sheet. I couldn't lay the sketchbook open because the spine got in the way, so I had to fold it over so that I could comfortably carry on with the drawing. But I had to make sure that Colby on the other side wouldn't get smeared, smudged, or dirty from moving the sketchbook this way and that way and this way and that way as I'm working on the drawing. I really am a fan of the channel and really got introduced to Supernatural YouTube through their channel. And once I discovered it, I was hooked. And aside from my jokes at the beginning of this video, there are other Supernatural channels that I follow and really enjoy. But I would be lying if I said that theirs is not my favorite. In fact, if my channel were bigger and I was faced with a choice collaboration outside of my niche, it would be them. Yes, investigating the supernatural with Sam and Colby. On some of their thumbnails, they've got this very surprised, shocked kind of look on their faces, especially Colby's thumbnails. So I tried to incorporate that into the drawing. And Sam's stance is also very intentional. More so his hands. I'm not sure if anyone else has ever noticed, I'm sure you have. But in a few videos when Sam interviews someone, he holds his hands kind of like that. I wanted to add Colby's signature rings, but the hands were just too small to convey that nicely. And by the time I remembered the pants chain, I'd already colored the entire pants black. And I don't have a potent enough white pen or white paint to create that chain over the black ink. But he's got the chain around his neck, and I think that he came out great. And yes, I did want to include their merch logo on what they're wearing, but again, all that usage rules and stuff like that. I was trying real hard not to get myself in trouble by overstepping any kind of usage rule. Admittedly though, I don't watch their channel nearly as often as I used to. Not because I don't like the content anymore or anything like that. It's more a time thing. But I used to watch them often, and I started watching in a time where Jake Weber and Corey Scherer were still a very big part of the channel. And I enjoyed their whole crowd so much. I was sad when Jake and Corey kind of branched off and didn't frequent the channel as often anymore. But they've since had some really good guests on there that I really enjoyed. Like Selena Spooky Boo, Call Me Chris, Nate Hardy. And I absolutely loved what Nate read in their episode titled It Was Hard to Say Goodbye in their 25 by 25 series. I think I might play catch up and binge a few episodes this weekend. Anyway, that's Sam and Colby in my style. I think they came out great. I couldn't be happier with the results. Side note and full disclosure, it is a hard rule on this channel not to start over. But I thought I messed up on Sam and then started over. This is actually his second version. Joke's on me because at the end of this, I found that I actually love the first version more. You guys can decide. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Is the first version better or the second version? And I know right off the bat they look identical, but there are very slight differences that make a big difference for me. Anyway, because I like both, the first one just a little more, I've decided to hold on to both versions. I had so much fun with this. I'm thinking about maybe doing it again, and maybe even again and again. And the first person that comes to mind is Tara Yummy. I just think Tara Yummy in my style is something that should exist. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about that. I do have a second person in mind after that, but I will not disclose that in this video. And of course, by all means, if you guys think of other YouTubers that I can draw in my style, feel free to name them in the comments.
And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, so much for your time, and please consider subscribing.